Child, so Wanda from Bessemer with her chitlin potatoes and her barbecue tripe sandwiches is out again telling us about, girl, a blues fest she playing at. Them harsh ass eyebrows was scaring me, so I couldn't stay there long. But I wanted to come here out real quick. Exactly. Happy Sunday, happy holiday. Sorry I ain't been on here in a minute. I was trying to live my best life and dip my white toes in somebody's water, somebody's saltwater pool friend. Anyway, but we're going to talk about Yandy real quick because her ex-assistant is putting her on blast. Baby, and Tyrese ain't got nothing on the way this man is snotting and crying over her for Yandy. You could have sworn they was doing a peanut butter and jelly the way he acting. I don't know, friend. We're going to talk about his loony ass Scrappy and his baby mama getting into it on the internet streets. Apparently, she keeping the baby away from him. Or are we surprised? I don't think so. Exactly. And we gonna talk about Tory Lanez. Remember the other day when he got exactly. So apparently, the assailant, Edward Scissorhands, is what they call him. So Edward Scissorhands then got on the audio call. I think it's with Tasha K. I know Tasha K reposted it. Anyway, so Edward Scissorhands said that Tory started with him, and that's why he had to slice and dice him like a pineapple charcuterie board. I don't know. Anyway, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video, friend. It's gonna be quick. I'm sorry, friend, because I'm going to brunch. I'm going to brunch to get my life together. Exactly. Mama gotta have a life too, child. So I'm gonna make this quick. First, let's talk about Yandy. First of all, a brief summary of Yandy. Yandy with the green contacts from Love and Hip Hop New York. The one that Chrissy Ben told us she was a fake ass bitch. We saw that she was a fake ass bitch when she was getting into it with Mendices and all of the baby mamas. Locked one of the baby mamas out of the house because she was jealous of her, in my opinion. Lied at the reunion, child, and did all of the things. Now, Mendices was allegedly cheating, and we just saw that little tell-all interview with Rashida with the bags, no concealer Rashida, with no concealer Rashida and Kirk and his 3 earrings. Fast forward, all of these girls start coming out. We got text messages, audio messages via Tasha K that Mendices was messing with all of these girls. And we found out that Mendices is slightly corny. Because them audio messages like, boy, you ain't that damn cute. Baby, so now we got Tyrese's little cousin, Clarice, her ex-assistant. He is going on a crying tour talking about how Yandy is such an evil bitch. She ruined his life and just you know how when you cry so hard you can't catch your breath. Bitch, calm down. Didn't nobody beat your ass. Anyway, so to me it's given that maybe Yandy fired him and stopped fucking with him, and now he's, stressed the fuck out because he ain't got no money. I don't know, but this was the story that he told. He said that Yandy took him on a trip to the UK or London or whatever for his birthday. He said that she didn't even give him his own room. They had adjoining rooms. So apparently they was at dinner and Yandy was with her fine ass man from the UK. He said that Yandy was cheating with this dude. He stopped to say he was fine as that thing, which... I mean, Yandy was with Mendices, so, I'm assuming she got some decent taste. Anyway, so she was allegedly with this fine-ass dude. I guess the assistant, his boyfriend, called and peeped the video. Like, who is this other dude? You know what I'm saying? At the table, why is it an extra place setting? All of the things. Yandy was like, don't put me on blast. Act like the dude with you. So, if your boss tell you, hey, act like this dude with you, are you gonna do that? And why would your boss even tell you? Like, I can see if, I don't know. If my friend told me to say that, then I'm like, okay, I'll take one for the team. And I just tell my man, no, you know she a hoe? Baby, you know she a hoe. No, she was with her other nigga and just wanted me. I tell my man at the end of the day. Anyway, but apparently he said that once they got back to the room, Yandy, the dude was beating Yandy back in so hard. It's this all allegedly, and in my opinion, this is what the dude said. He said that allegedly the fine ass dude that Yandy was fucking with was beating her back in so tough that he couldn't even get on the phone and call his man. So I'm not sure if all of this is coming out because your man broke up with you because he thought you was cheating in the UK. And my whole thing is, baby, you could have stepped outside of the room and went down to the lobby to call your man so your man will know that you wasn't cheating. Bitch, was you cheating? Ain't it given maybe you was cheating or doing some shit you ain't supposed to do, and now that your man broke up with you, you blaming it all on Yandy? And I hate a friend. We talked about this with Jen and Evelyn Lozada. I hate a friend who tell all your business once y'all stop being cool. Bitch, the secrets die with our friendship. Bury that shit, ho. I ain't telling nobody you was sucking zick in the alley or gargling balls down on Broadway. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, friend. Or ex-friend, exactly. Anyway, child, so he was on It's On Site, Reality Entertainment TV. They reposted it on a lot of blogs. Girl, he crying, talking about some, she took the kids from me and said her kid's name. Now, hold up, bitch. I guess he was like a nanny, hairstylist, personal assistant, all of these things. Don't mention my kids. And you crying and that deep in the game that you mentioning my kids, but you still talking about me cheating on their daddy? You don't give a fuck about my kids because you low-key ruining their mama life. Or trying to. Girl, get this motherfucker off my screen. I hope Yandy get a restraining order or get a cease and desist on him because he doing way too much. All of that crying, exposing her for cheating, that's one thing. But mentioning her kids, you might need your ass whooped. Mendices ain't responded and said nothing, but I don't know. But when I heard this, remember Kirk just said on the interview, mind you, Kirk and his 3 earrings be lying. He be lying, exactly. He be lying, child. But he did say that he was like, if y'all got an open marriage, just come out and say you got an open marriage. And that's what it's kind of giving. Like, Yandy, if you and Mendices got an open marriage, just say that, poo. Don't let everybody else spray you with your own tea. Exactly. Just say we got an open marriage. Stay the fuck out of my business. Rashida, you need to worry about how many more sippy cups you need to buy for Kirk and any miscellaneous kids he got out here. Now check that. Exactly. I don't know, child. Anyway, so tell me what y'all think about the whole Yandy thing. Do y'all think the assistant lying, or do y'all think Yandy was messing with a dude in the UK? Now, Mendices out here on the prowl slanging peen. If Mendices slanging peen, Yandy slang that cat. But don't slang it with a messy ass bottom. Exactly, because that's what it's giving. Anyway, so since we in the Atlanta streets, let's stay in the Atlanta streets, child. Then we'll go to Huntsville and then the Cali streets with as a scissor hand. That ain't funny. But it is. Anyway, okay, so girl, Scrappy and his baby mama. Baby mama number 3, Shakira, I call her strong face. Let me stop saying strong face, because she's a pretty girl. She just kind of gives Stegosaurus vibes. You know, a land before time, if you will. Exactly. So, Mrs. A Land Before Time, baby mama number 3, threesome baby mama, for those of y'all who don't remember. The baby mama who had the baby out of the threesome, the little baby turned 6 months today. They son so pretty, y'all. He is one of the prettiest little babies I've seen on Instagram. He do look just like Scrappy with them little fat cheeks. Threesome aside, nipple rings aside, the baby is so cute. Exactly. That baby is so pretty. Anyway, so the baby had his 6 month birthday or whatever. So a half a year birthday. Do y'all celebrate 6 months birthdays? Maybe I should start doing it. Anyway, so the baby had a 6 month birthday party, or I don't know if it was a birthday party, but it was like a little celebration thing. The girl Shakira, baby mama number 3, she made a post with her other daughter, and it was like a little birthday cake with a baby and yada yada yada. So I was like, where's Scrappy? Because he be in a lot of her stuff thus far. And he was at the baby shower. He was at the delivery. You know what I'm saying? It seems like Scrappy has been active, which we do know that Scrappy is active in his kid's life from what we see on the internet and from what the baby mamas tell us. Baby. So she posted on her story, a pathological liar and a narcissist is dangerous as fuck. Duh. Bitch, duh. We do that, whore. You the one who act like you didn't know that, but you did, because while you was procreating this baby, it was giving juggling balls and, titties. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot going on. You was in the midst of 3 people while, conceiving. So whatever. Anyway, Scrappy is in Detroit meanwhile. Scrappy in Detroit, we already know he got a new girlfriend, Brittany the Realtor. Brittany the Realtor still posting selfies with flowers. Men love me and I am that bitch. So it's needless to say, it seems like everything is going good over there in the Scrappy and Brittany the Realtor, his new girlfriend world. Scrappy posts a post, child. Scrappy posts a post and it says, pray to see you. He said a bunch of shit, but he said, pray to see you soon. When you get older, it'll be different or some shit. And they was in the comments talking about him not seeing his son. Of course, Mama D commented and reposted and stuff too. Are we surprised? Are we surprised that you was just caping for him, trying to go against Bambi, and now you in the same situation? I love when shit like this happen. I love when Karma spin the block so quickly. Because all y'all hoes always gang up on Bambi. And now look at you. He whining and dining the next girl. Your baby ain't even 6 months and you having a birthday party by yourself. Girl. Tell me what y'all think about Scrappy. Are y'all surprised that him and the baby mama ain't got into it? I think not. Exactly. Let's talk about Tory Lanez and Edward Scissorhands. So, and we're going to talk about Megan Glow too. Because it's all connected. So we're going to talk. Because I feel some type of way about Glow. And I like Glow. Love Glow. Still listening to Glow album right now. Exactly. But, bitch, you lost your mind. Okay. So, Tory Lanez got shanked up on some Shawshank Redemption type shit a few weeks ago. We know that. He got hit 137 times or however many times. He was transported to a safer facility. The guy who is the assailant, the alleged assaulter. Yeah, so Tory is the assaultee. So Edward Scissorhands is the assaulter. Okay. So the guy who allegedly did it, I think I told y'all about this guy. This guy is not a good person either. Like, I'm not rooting for him under any circumstances. When he got out, he was 20. When he got out of jail the first time, he was 20 years old, messing with a 13-year-old little girl, and he subsequently unalived her, and that's why he's in jail for murder. So this is a bad person we're talking about. But he was on audio, so I found it on Tasha K and Live Bite, so I'm not sure where the original audio came from. But he's on a jail call saying that the reason why he poked Tory Lanez and not poking the Boonchie Cat not in the funky fruit, but the reason why he poked Tory Lanez was because he said that he found out that Tory Lanez had a bag on his head. Tory Lanez, he barely got a bag on his damn appeal. How the fuck he got a bag on your head? Exactly. So apparently Tory Lanez, he was like, oh, that nigga put a hit out on me, and that's why I sliced and diced him. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, why you got a hit out on a man that's already doing murder? I mean, that's already doing life for murder. That doesn't make any sense. Am I surprised? Absolutely no. Because, absolutely not. He's been a minute since he's been in prison. He's still harassing Mel via milagograms, allegedly. We finna talk about her next. And we seen how you was harassing everybody when you was out here. So, I don't know. But do I believe a murderer or a Tory Lanez? A short, bald head, receding hairline, woman abuser. Ugh. Our choices are bad. Anyway, but Tory Lanez is okay. And speaking of people being okay, Skilla Baby, I reported to y'all the other day, Skilla Baby got shot at his show in Detroit, I believe. Anyway, so he got on the stage last night with his arm in a sling, but he's doing better. He's out of the hospital. He performed. Shout out to Skilla Baby. Exactly, because I love Skilla Baby, and it's crazy that whatever the circumstances is, they was trying to take him out. So thank God that Skilla Baby okay. I guess we happy that Tory Lanez okay, per se. Speaking of Tory Lanez, though, so first of all, remember when I reported about the Republican representative that said in 36 hours they was going to release some information and shit? There was some damning ring camera evidence. Bitch, it's been 36 hours. Miss Paulina, Miss Sports Illustrated, Miss Amber Rose, hoes in tandem. Exactly. Where's the evidence, bitch? Girl, I guess. I told you I think the Republicans coming for Meg. And Trump did say, I've seen an older article where he said he was coming after everybody that, you know, went against him during the election. So it's giving you trying to give Megan her turn. Y'all might think it's a conspiracy theory, but watch what I tell you. Anyway, so Milagro Grams, child. As we all know, Megan has a pending lawsuit against Milagro Grams for online bullying and harassment, and allegedly Tory was paying her. We saw some receipts for like $2,500, and she allegedly was telling some of her fans to go see that fake video on the internet of Meg. Anyway, so most recently, girl, her lawyer, Milagro Grams, her lawyer asked to be dismissed from the case. And people in the streets are saying allegedly it was for non-payment. Non-payment. Exactly. So she wasn't paying that lady. And allegedly her lawyer wanted to be off the case. But she has I believe she has 7 days or something to obtain new counsel so that they could proceed with the case. So it's giving Megan is winning, because even in the middle of any case, if you have to get a new attorney, i.e. Martell Holt, you're losing. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good look, because they got to start over from the beginning. Kind of like what Ralph wanted to do with Drew's attorney. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, girl. So Milagro Grams was on Station Head or Spaces, one of the two, breaking down the case about the ring camera footage, and Meg, you know how Meg testified, he said, dance, bitch, dance, and she was going through all of it. And I'm like, ain't you in pending litigation now for the exact same thing? I hope Meg tacked this last Station Head thing. I hope Meg tacks that on to the lawsuit. And I still, for the life of me, cannot understand why she hate Meg so much. And it's beyond Tory. Are you mad because Meg fucked Tory and you wanted to fuck Tory? I don't know. And it's given beyond that. Like, it's a deep hatred. Like, did Meg steal your parking space one day? Like, bitch, what did she do? Like, did she pull out a hangnail, bitch? Something is going on. If y'all know the real reason why this girl hate Meg or where it all started, please let your best friend know, bitch, because I am very perplexed and I don't know. I don't know. And I looked, read it and everything. I don't fucking know. Anyway, she also spoke on the Glow and the Meg shit. Let's talk about Glow and Meg real quick. So I want to go talk about it because it seemed like it was petty. So Glow reposted something and it had a Tory Lanez song on it. Meg immediately unfollowed her, but allegedly they started following each other again. I would have did the same thing as Meg. I'm sorry, bitch. You're too big of a celebrity to mistakenly repost a man that shot me and we supposed to be cool. And then after that, Glow started reposting shit. She reposted something like, I ain't got the time to be coddling my friends. Some little random post that was kind of like shade or whatever. Glow, the audacity of you. I know a lot of y'all don't like Meg, but let's be clear. Remember they thought that Glow's career was over when she made that cha-cha-cha, ra-ta-ha, da-da-da, made that little cha-cha song that was trash? And then she came back out with Yeah Glow. When Yeah Glow came out, they was like, okay, she got that ish back. Then her and Meg came out with Wannabe, and that was like a summer hit, which actually gave her a lot of momentum going into her album, the song that she had with Meg. And then Meg brought her on tour with her. And I remember they got a lot of clout while they were on tour. And Meg and Glow kept talking about how Meg was helping her with her stage presence, because you know they were clowning Glow at first for having bad stage presence. But after that tour with Meg, it was a clear difference in Glow's stage presence. You could tell Glow had been in the gym, the cheeks was getting fatter, Glow was dancing, Glow was actually putting on a show. Because what we all know is that Meg gonna perform. If Meg don't do shit, she gonna pop it, she gonna twerk it, she gonna do all of the things. Meg gonna put on a show. So the fact that Meg did all of that for you and she literally helped you with your stage performance. She helped you with your music, because Meg carried Wannabe. That song Wannabe, Meg carried that. Let's not pretend. Meg carried that song, and it helped Glow. I'm not gonna say, she gotta thank Meg for all of that, because Meg is great in her own right. Glow is great in her own right, but Meg did help her. She helped her during that time and helped her with the momentum. So the audacity of you, bitch, now to be shady and shit, especially about some shit about Tory, when I'm currently going through this with everybody in the socials, it's giving fake ass bitch vibes. I don't like that Glow. What's Glow? I gotta figure out what Glow sign is. I think Glow a Leo. I think Glow is a Leo. I know Meg is an Aquarius, but I don't know Leos. If Glow is a Leo, y'all gotta hold this L, because that was some fake ass shit. But Milagro, why are you speaking on it, bitch? Ain't you already in a damn lawsuit with Meg? Meg, add this to the roster. Please add this to the roster, pasta child. Exactly. Anyway, friends, so that's really all I got. I told y'all I went down to Bessemer for a second. Wanda was talking about how she getting ready to be in a blues fest. The Love and Marriage Huntsville crowd been really, really quiet. All of the cast, no posts from Marceau. I told y'all Letitia sounded like she was going through some shit with her marriage. Exactly, and she ain't posted in a few days. None of them. So I don't know what the tea is, Carlos. Is there a trailer coming? What is the tea? She was talking about how Empress Radio, she said when you start going, she was talking about a few content creators, but she specifically said Empress Radio. She said, the next time you decide to go off on somebody that I don't like, come get me so we could go off on each other together. I was like, girl, who she go off on? Y'all, what's the Love and Marriage Huntsville tea that I ain't been catching? Exactly. What's going on? No, don't mention those particular content creators or whatever. But what the hell Miss Wanda talking about? Exactly. I was like, exactly. I'm used to her talking about them chili potatoes and shit. But anyway, so that was all that was really going on. I probably will come to y'all later on and maybe do a live, or wait until the morning and we can talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know I'm happy because my girl Phaedra. This ain't Phaedra. Exactly. My good Scorpio sis gonna be on tonight. Exactly. In her Gucci lounge wear, giving all the girls what they need. Exactly. So I'm looking forward to watching Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. Tell me if y'all still tuned in. I did see another clip with Shamia and what's that girl named Kelly. I still ain't got my shit, y'all. That was early last week when she said that they was gonna ship it the same day. I ain't getting no tracking number. Y'all. I'll wait till the reunion to see. If I ain't got my shit by the reunion, child. We boycotting Nana's chicken and waffles exactly over here. Anyway, chat, so tell me if y'all still watching Kelly and Shamia's. They having a scene, introducing a cash trip. It was giving faked force, and I'm over it. Anyway, but we go see, friends. So make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Tell me what y'all think about Yandy. Is she cheating on Mendices? Do they have an open marriage? I'm gonna do some research on the assistant. I'm going to do a follow-up to this story, friend. We going to find out about that assistant. Exactly. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about Scrappy and his baby mamas. Mama D can't run the palace to save her life. She probably drinking Tanqueray off a balcony or some shit, y'all. And Milagro and the Tory lanes. Is Glow a fake ass bitch for doing that to Meg? Did Edward Scissorhands have a right to stab Tory up like that? We don't know. We don't know, but make sure you comment. I'll talk to you later, friend. Bye.